The email subject line was simple: "Investigation closed. Insufficient evidence." Attached was a local news link. A single photograph told me what the words refused to. My sister's car crushed against a tree, crumpled like paper, flames licking at the edges. The article was clinical. No names, no outrage, just another tragic accident. But I knew her. She was precise, careful. She didn't die because of chance. The nurse's note at the bottom confirmed it, whispered across digital space: fragile, risky. A rich kid's sports car forced her off the road. Mayor's boy. Friends covered it up. We're not allowed to investigate. The air around me thinned. My hands didn't shake, though they should have. By dusk, I stood in my commander's office. He didn't ask questions. He slid a leave form across the desk. Then a Glock 19. "The kid has 12 friends who helped him cover it up. You have 24 hours. I stared at the weapon. Cold. Familiar. "That's 2 hours per life," he added. I didn't speak. I didn't need to. I signed the paper, tucked the Glock under my jacket, and for the first time in 20 years, I stopped being a soldier. I became something else. Revenge is never clean. People think it's fire. It's not. It's frost. Slow, creeping, rotting everything it touches. The betrayal wasn't only in her death. It was in the silence that followed. No outcry, no justice, no one to defend her name. My sister believed in me, believed I had left behind the shadows when I retired from covert work. She thought I'd built a new life, a life with boundaries. She died thinking the law would protect her. The law had failed her, intentionally. That's when I saw the betrayal clearly. Not just hers, mine. I betrayed her by ever believing I could escape who I was. The evidence buried itself in the article. Witnesses unnamed, statements redacted, cameras malfunctioning, all crafted, precise. A cover-up doesn't stumble, it calculates. And I recognized calculation when I saw it. Someone close to me had a hand in this. Someone who knew what to bury, how to silence, where to pull the right threads. It wasn't just a crime of arrogance, it was a conspiracy. And conspiracies always leave cracks. I started with the names. 12 friends, all children of influence, politicians, bankers, military brass. I pulled their social media. The laughter was still there. Photos with drinks in hand. A caption that burned. "We bury mistakes. We don't make them." Arrogant. Careless. They thought money erased weight, that paper shields would protect them from consequences. But the shield wasn't perfect. I mapped their movements. Timelines overlapped. I noticed the mayor's boy wasn't alone when he chased her off the road. He had passengers. Witnesses turned accomplices. Then I searched deeper. Bank records, travel histories. A pattern emerged. Payments transferred quietly between accounts. Legal fees already lined up before the crash even happened. It wasn't an accident, it was planned. A hunt. The more I read, the colder I became. Still, I kept my mask. Training demanded it. I laughed with the unit, ate with them, slept a few hours. But inside, I was cataloging names, addresses, weaknesses. Every man and woman involved would face me. Not because I wanted blood, but because truth demands it. I didn't need violence to break them. I needed precision, and precision is what I was built for. The first name was the mayor's son himself. I didn't go for him directly. Too obvious, too protected. I wanted him last. Instead, I found one of his closest friends, a banker's child, cowardly, always online, always posting. I cornered him at a bar, disguised in shadows. I said nothing at first, just slid a folder across the table. Inside, screenshots of messages he thought deleted. His voice in recordings pulled from encrypted apps. His face drained. His lips trembled. "How did you?" I leaned forward. Lies don't die. They wait. He broke in under 3 minutes. Names spilled, dates, who drove which car, who blocked which cameras, which judge was bought. I didn't touch him. I didn't need to. His own guilt unraveled him faster than any weapon. And with that confession, the puzzle was complete. The mayor hadn't just shielded his son, he orchestrated it. Every ally in his pocket, every move designed to erase her from memory. But memory is something they couldn't buy. I walked into City Hall at midnight. No cloak of secrecy, just silence. The mayor sat in his office, papers spread, whiskey glass half empty. He didn't look surprised. "You won't win," he said. His voice tried to be steady. It wasn't. I placed the file on his desk. Every message, every transfer, every confession. His son's guilt laid bare in black and white. "I already sent copies," I told him. "Media, police abroad, allies you don't control." His hand shook on the glass. "What do you want?" I studied him. The man who thought power was permanent, who thought my sister's life was disposable. "I want you to watch everything crumble," I said. Calm, precise, not in fire, in silence. He tried to speak. I left before he could. His empire had already collapsed. He just hadn't felt the weight yet. Dawn broke cold. I stood at the edge of the forest where they found her car. Birds circled above. The ground still smelled faintly of ash. I placed the Glock on the dirt. I hadn't fired a single round. Vengeance didn't need bullets. It needed exposure. And I had delivered it. My sister would never come back. That truth was carved into me deeper than any scar. But now the world knew who killed her. And they would carry that weight in daylight. I didn't cry. I didn't rage. I only breathed. Because revenge isn't satisfaction. It's clarity. The removal of lies. As I walked away, I felt lighter. Not healed, never healed, but untethered. They thought they buried her story. I made sure she buried them instead.